Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. Let's see what this wild market has for us today. All right, we have gold right about flat at 4,109, which had been a little higher a bit ago. And silver down $1.78 to 50.49. Okay, you see who won between futures and spot price. Futures won, and spot came down. Futures 49.99 and spot 50.49, a 50-cent differential, so we can stop worrying too much about the difference between spot and futures. Looks like enough silver made it over to London to equalize that disequilibrium. And let's keep moving here. Okay, and in the GSR, about 81, a little higher based on futures. 10-year yield down was down to almost 4 even, down 2.7 ticks to 4.024. Dollar up 0.17 to 99.42. Copper taking a hit, down 17 cents to 4.98. Platinum down $25 to 16.34 in the futures market. GDX down 1.5% to 78.20. SIL, the silver miner basket, down 1% to 74.43. In the economic calendar today, we have Fed head speakers galore. Wednesday, we may or may not get Empire State Manufacturing Survey, Fed Beige Book, etc. Thursday, we have, Fed head, retail sales, producer price, core PPI, core PPI, initial jobless claims. So Thursday is the big day, depending on which of that data we get out over this lingering government shutdown. In the pre-market, we are in the fear category at 31 on the Fear Greed Index. Dow futures given up yesterday's rebound, down 357, S&P down 63, NASDAQ down 296. Stock market weakening, yeah, and Bitcoin as well starting to weaken. So is that going to draw metals down with it? Bitcoin down 4,118 to 111,000. Looks like it wants to go to 90 to me, but I don't care. Okay, let's keep on moving. And before I do, welcome new members, subscribers, people just passing by. Now is a great time to give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing here, because I'm sponsored by no bullion dealers. I'm working for you. And let's just get going here. Where am I? All right, I'm going to try to go a little faster today, but good to see the pullback. Now the question is whether we hold 50. If you want to take the David Morgan rule, when we have a bust out above resistance, he wants to see it hold, I think he says for 4 days, maybe it was 5 days. If we hold above 50 in the spot market, and with futures probably above spot, which would be the normal situation, then hold that for 4 or 5 days, and we may have a real rally, and in my opinion, we'd be on to 65. If we lose the 50 handle, which we have at the moment in the futures market, we could be back and go back down to 47, 48. But busting above it is significant, and a lot of traders will be looking for the retracement and then get back in and take the ride back up. My long-term price prediction has been raised to 65. Keep in mind, that's long-term prediction. That is not tomorrow, next week, or even next month. A 1/10 gold eagle is 469 at Safe Haven Metals. Quarter-ounce gold eagle is 1,131 at Safe Haven Metals. A half-ounce gold eagle is 2,154 at bullion exchanges. Everything BU unless I say otherwise, or they fool me. A 1-ounce gold eagle is 4,280 at BGASC. A buffalo is actually cheaper at 4,277 at Summit Metals. Why? I don't know. And we'll just keep moving here. A Krugerrand, often your cheapest of your sovereign 1-ounce gold coins, 4,197. And you may get an old one there. There's a 1975 in the picture. And those are not pure gold, but they are overweighted to allow to give you a full ounce of pure gold. A 20 franc can be had for 781 at Provident Metals. The gold below spot page is gone at bullion exchanges, And what else we got here? Platinum coins, random platinum coins, 1,753 at Golden Eagle. I gotta tell you, it is hard to find reasonably priced platinum coins. Just a word of warning. Let's keep going here. The 25-gram pack is 1,584. You can do the math on that. That's at Golden Eagle. Do a Silver Eagle this morning is at Monument Metals at 56.81. And that'll give you roughly a 681 premium over futures price, which is much closer to spot than it was. Culls are about 54, about $55 at bullion exchanges. Eagles are getting hard to find, and like I've been saying for days and weeks and whatnot, you want to have eagles in your stack. Now, when the buy prices come up on eagles, you'll know we're truly in FOMO. All right, they have not really come up much. The sell prices have come up a lot. The premiums have come up a lot. The U.S. Mint is likely done making eagles for the year, making 225 potentially one of the lowest mintage years in recent history. I don't have time to go through that with you, but to go check the mintage figures at the U.S. Mint, and you will see why people stack silver eagles. My caution light is still on here. I want to see us hold 50 for a few days, and until then, use restraint. In the videos I've been watching, they have watched them all, and well, mostly bullish. This one blew my mind. This is the Silver Freeze, I think it's called. This is SD Bullion trotting out their big guns to talk about the market. You'll have to watch it. Click this link here and watch it and see what you think. Is it pumping, dealer pumping, or is there some truth here? He's mentioning incredible demand for silver, and he mentions the imbalance between spot and futures. We all know about that. That's a temporary thing as silver hightails it back to London to capitalize on that $3 spread. So not so much for the imbalance situation, but whether silver over 50 is creating FOMO. You tell me what you think about that. That video kind of blew my mind. A silver maple is 54.25 at bullion exchanges, and similar prices on the kangaroos, etc. 53.95, and the little lonely Philharmonic, which nobody buys, is 53.10, and you can buy that all day long. Very same thing as any of these coins, except maybe the maple. The maple is a class above, and the eagle is a class above that, although I believe the maple is better made than the eagle, actually. Okay, let's keep moving here. Skip the U.S. Mint. Nothing going on there. Costco, well, hopefully they'll lower their prices a little bit on silver, and we can't find a match. Costco is Gonzville, man. Junk in the trunk is right around spot. I wouldn't buy it there. I'd buy it on eBay, because it's much cheaper on eBay using a credit card. Is there a silver below spot page at bullion exchanges? Yeah, just crappy junk, and you're paying too much for it. Look at their buyback prices before you go to these dealers and believe they're looking out for you. They are not looking out for you. You want the lowest buy-sell spread, which is finding the dealer that pays the most, and that probably won't be, JM Bullion or SD Bullion. You will buy it from the person that sells it for the least. That's likely on eBay. That's how that works. Let's do a 1 ounce round at Golden State Mint, and these are getting a little pricier. These premiums are coming up. As the Eagle premiums come up, I've said this so many times, but a lot of you are brand new. Okay, the Silver Eagle is the Mac Daddy in the silver world. When FOMO hits Silver Eagle, it spreads to the rest of the ecosystem. So if Silver Eagles get to be $10 premium, Silver Maples may be a $7 premium, and rounds may be a $4 premium. This is starting to happen. Will the rally continue? Will we get kneecapped? I can't predict that, but right now it looks pretty good. So the FOMO in the market is giving you a $2.50 premium on rounds at one of the cheaper dealers, Golden State Mint. $2.50 premium on rounds. We've been buying those under spot on eBay every day, but this is what's going on in the market right now. If you believe in silver, believe in the rally, think it will continue, then you can plan on FOMO kicking in here. Why do people buy when silver goes up? I don't know, you tell me. I buy when silver goes down. That's why it's hard for me to send alerts and whatnot with spot price rising and premiums rising. Let's see, 10 ounce random bar, Monument Metals out of stock. We got 5 ounce bullion max deal is 256, and is that a starter pack? That is a starter pack at Bullion Max. Whatever you do, don't give these dealers your phone number. Okay, a kilo. You want to get in and out quick like a bunny, and you don't want to have to deal with them. 1,701 for an overpriced kilo at Hero Bullion. A Hyundai is 52.22, a $2.22 premium on random any condition 100-ounce bars. I hope you weren't giving yours away. When I say don't sell, I mean don't sell cheap. Okay, don't let some dealer pay you, $4 back of futures price. Just be smart about it. But the dealer buy prices are coming up a little bit, okay, and the imbalance is equalizing, and you ought to be able to get 48 an ounce for your silver if you're selling it here, and it's okay with me if you sell some. I did. Let's keep going here. How about this big old Geiger bar? Oh baby, it is out of stock, man. I bet those are in short supply. Let's skip the US Mint. I think you can still subscribe to the limited edition silver proof set, and yes, you can. That won't last for long, and that'll carry a premium in the aftermarket, in my opinion. Navy is out of sight. Gonzville, man. You should be getting $250 for that if you're selling it. If you want to sell it to me for 3 Silver Eagles, hey, I'll take it. Okay, and we got pocket pingers. We're on eBay, where we're going to get the lowest prices by using our 3% rebate credit cards. Links are on my website to the cards, and that is the PayPal card and the American Express Everyday Cash. Check out through PayPal. Okay, now you got it. Silver Eagles, let's start with the small seller. Hopefully some of you picked up those smoking deals yesterday if you were buying. Here we got culls for 50, 35, and that'd be about 49 out the door for culls. That one right there will beat the dealer from bullion.com. That's a good outfit. And then if you want random date, here's Mystery Eagles from BGASC. That is going to be about 65. No, I'm doing my math wrong. Hold on. 1115 divided by 20. I did my math wrong totally. I'm sorry. 55.75 out the door at about 54. 1067. Let me do that for you. I did my math wrong. The deal above for the culls, 1067 divided by 20. It's going to be more like 53. 53.35 times 0.97. And that is 51.74, about $1.75 over spot for probably good-looking culls. So that is still a good deal, but not 49, like I said. And if you want BU, those are going to be 55, 50, I don't know, 54 something out the door. Those will all those deals there will beat the dealer. How about in a larger, the big dealers? In a larger lot, let's see, 54.66, about 53 out the door. And those are Mystery Eagles from BGASC. Bullion.com for $20 more. I'd pick that. 54.67, about 53 out the door. What is the dealer charging? The cheapest price, oh, come on. The cheapest price on the internet for Eagles is right here at Monument Metals, $56.95. Okay, you're going to save $2-3 for every silver eagle, and you could buy that lot of 100 right now. I think you'll be okay, although we could see a big drop today, and I don't know if that'll happen or not. I mean, we'll just have to see. Okay, and we'll do a tube of maples. Tube of maples is $12.49, and on our cheat sheet, that's too cheap. What's wrong with that deal? That is probably a zero feedback seller. $12.49, 22 maples. Why is that so cheap? Is Scruffy? Shield Guard, $12.49. Wow, baby. Okay, that looks like a damn good deal right there. For maples. Maples number 2 coin, okay? And if you want to check the cheat sheet, $12.49. That's pretty cheap. That's $48.50 out the door. That's an error of some kind. What's wrong with this? Free ship. Wow. That is way too cheap. Okay, you guys can check the others. Just click all these links, and my cheat sheet here will tell you what it is after 3% rebate. Junk in the trunk ought to be pretty damn cheap. All right, here we got roll of 40s, no dates. We want dates. Here we got one likely with dates at 34.8. Got dates, got milk, got dates. Yeah, 34.8. Blah, 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 blah. $8 shipping. We'll call that 35.6 times face. I don't know if this is any good or not. Let's see. 35.6 times 0.97 with a good credit card. If you don't have a good credit card, don't shop on eBay. 34.53 times face divided by 0.715. And this little lot here will be $48.29, $2 under spot. So do that all day long, and you can look for the next best deal. I don't pick whatever strikes your fancy. A couple bucks under real spot, not fake spot. And in a big lot, sometimes the big dealers charge more. This is $50. No, we don't want that. 36 times face out the door would be more like 35 times face. The smaller dealers, mid-sized to small dealers, have been doing better on junk. For you guys out there, don't buy from a zero feedback seller. Skip the Carson Cities and the Morgans, although with everybody focused on bullion right now, some of the collector coins, the numismatics, the vintage bars have not been this cheap in relation to spot in a long time. Good time to build your vintage bar collection. Okay, moving on here for a kilo. I'm sure we can beat the dealer price on a kilo. Absolutely, beat the hell out of it. $16.95. Let's do, is it real? Let's see if it's real first. And BGASC can send you a beat-up kilo. That's fine. I expect a beat-up kilo. $16.95, so no disappointments there. 1695 times 0.97. So here, compared to the dealer $1,700 price, here's $16.44 with your credit card divided by 32.15. Your melt on a kilo on eBay is, oh, 51.13. What was the dealer price? I thought the dealer price was 1,700. Hold on. I guess that's still, no, don't buy that. Where's the kilo up here? There it is. I thought it was 1,700. It is. Wow. So no, I would not buy that kilo. I mean, when you can get, other bars much cheaper. Sorry, that did not work. Let's go to the 100-ounce bar. 100-ounce bar. This would be easy math for my fuzzy head. It's very early in the morning, guys. $50.94, you'd be out the door at $49.50, 50 cents under spot, so that's more like it. If you want a $5,000 100-ounce bar, did you ever think I'd say that? And the Peace Dollars and the Morgans, they're good deals. I'm going to skip the vintage bars of the day. How about this Kilo Kook? The Kilo Kook is going for $17.82, about $82 more. Actually, that's about a push with the price of a random beat-up bar after your 3% rebate, maybe 40 bucks more. Last one, and it's a BU, Kilo Kook. Kilo Kook. Kulo Keek. That's a collector coin, and they could be a little hard to sell, but if you're only paying 40 bucks more for it, is it going to come in a scratched capsule? Let's see. Laughing Kook. Note that this listed item does not offer an option to bid. Okay. Yeah, they don't really even say if that comes in capsule. Those capsules can be 10 bucks, so keep that in mind. Or if it comes in a scratch capsule, but there's an upscale kilo for you. Buy that before you buy a bar over spot. Let's see. Let me keep going here. 1 ounce rounds in a large lot. $52.79. Come on, bullion.com. Let's see. That's going to be 51 something out the door. No, I don't want to pay that much for 1 ounce rounds. I want something better. How about in a mid-sized dealer lot? Here we go. Here it is from Pinehurst. And Pinehurst has some good deals from time to time. They used to have good deals on Silver Eagles. I don't know what happened to that when you bought in larger quantities, but I haven't found that in a long time. So, roll of 20 silver rounds, secondary market. They'll be whatever they are, and they will be, let me do the math because my head is not working. 1047 divided by 20. First price is 52.35. Oh, not that good. Times 0.97. 50.77, about 77 cents over spot on rounds. That does beat the dealer, but it's not good enough in my opinion. Buy whatever form of silver is cheapest here, even if you have to go up in size. I did the 100-ounce bars. I'll skip the platinum. We'll stick with the eagles, the gold eagles. If you're just buying gold because you're afraid of silver, I completely understand. Here's a gold eagle for $4.45, minus 3%. Here is a quarter-ounce gold eagle for... We've been getting these in the slab lately in proof condition for less than the dealer's charge for a BU. Here's still here, $10.99. That'd be out the door at $10.60 or so. And the dealer price on a quarter-ounce gold eagle instead of $10.60 is I'm going blurry-eyed here. $10.60 for a proof in the slab versus the dealer price of $11.31. Look at that. Look at those bananas right there. Is that out of stock? It is a mid-sized seller with good feedback. There is $10 shipping on that. Guys, I don't know why you're not buying that. I guess you're not buying gold, huh? This is how this is going to work. The bigger the gold, the bigger the savings. But that quarter-ounce gold eagle is remarkable. That's a remarkable price. The half-ounce gold eagle, here, I'll just tell you. I mean, you know, if you're not clicking my links, man, you really ought to check it out. $21.75, again, in the slab, because people that buy slabs pay too much for them. And then when they go to sell them, look what they get. They get below BU prices. Why can't he sell that? People don't want this stuff in the slab. If it's a 69, it's even worse. So $21.75 on that one, you'll take $65 off. You'll be at $21.10 out the door, and the dealer price is what? It ain't $21.10. It is $21.44. Oh, you only saved $35 there. Okay, so the smaller quarter ounce is the play. Get you 4 of those. Let's do a buffalo. What the heck? Live it up. Let's see, $43.50. He'll take a best offer, and it's a proof. Looks like he lost his OGP. Free shipping, big seller, pretty good feedback. $43.50. Offer him $42. Get it out the door at $4,000. You'll be at spot. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but give that a try. Don't you want some gold? If you don't have any, you definitely want it. Try to aim for 50-50 in your stack between silver and gold. I've been through that so many times, I won't go through it, but then you can play the GSR. We want a full ounce Krugerrand, which is going to be $4,000, right? Going to be come on, get out of here. Half ounce Krugerrand. Here is a, I'm going blind here, half ounce. Here is the cheapest Krugerrand, 4,200. Comes in a little pouch. Okay, 1978 Krugerrand, 4,200, and that would be $120 off. That would be $40.80 out the door. Dealer price on a Krug is $41.80. Wow, $100 under the dealer price. Wow, look at that. Wow. So that one right there, and you get a little pouch to go with it. Isn't that cute? Okay, this is so good. I mean, if you're buying, what's the gold sunflower going for? Oh, price came down. This must be a booby prize. Yep, somebody graded it, got a 69, and bing, bang, boom, you just lost money when you could have sold it in the box for 5,200. Yeah, go for grading. Spend all that money and let them screw you, and then you're stuck with that. You're stuck with that nobody wants. And here is a raw one for $51.49. But they released so many more of those. It was very disappointing. Here's stuff in my eBay store you can take a look at. Bars I pour. There is the Precious Metals Verifier, a vacuum sealer, and the Amex card is the bomb. The PayPal card is the bomb. If you don't have one yet, please get one and pay it off as soon as you use it. That's what I do. I never pay a penny in interest. And if you're paying money on interest, you really shouldn't be stacking. You should be paying off your credit cards. Uber, drive some Uber, guys. You can do it. Okay, and I love the Saver card from Capital One. 3% at the grocery store? Oh my God. All right, I'm going to do the commendations and salutations. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, for subscribing if you want to see more of this, and for sharing this with your friends that are paying too much. Buy your box of nickels now, $100 for a $100 box of nickels. I'm telling you, that's the future play. Cups of coffee are greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. And if you join my membership channel for $4.99 a month, you'll be in the inner circle, and you can have unlimited access to me, buy some of my silver, and I really enjoy getting to know you guys. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll check spot one more time. It is a SmackDown day, and if you didn't see that coming, well, you had your head in the sand. That's why you don't buy based on pumped up dealer prices. You buy based on what makes sense. 50.56 in the spot market. And, ooh, what is this? 49.90, 49.45. Look at futures drop. We did not hold 50, okay? That is the story of the day. I don't know where it settles out, but people say a 47 handle would be a good buy. 48 would be a pretty good buy, and we may never get there. I don't know. See you tomorrow. Bye.